Each year, approximately 1.5 million shelter animals are euthanized, about 670,000 dogs and 860,000 cats. Number of dogs and cats euthanized in the U.S. shelters annually has declined from approximately 2.6 million in 2011. Coming up on Polk Place, we'll talk with a local nonprofit organization about their efforts in the community to lower these numbers even more. Make sure you stick around, you two. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Brian Lacey, and wow. Are you okay? Here we go. And if I've got kittens in my hand, it means that SPCA Florida is here. And of course, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, the marketing genius. You get that put on a business card yet?
Not yet.
Not
Still
yet.
working on that.
I talked to the boss. She said you could.
Oh, Lord. That's scary.
Oh, we're here to talk about kittens. It's Randa Richter. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, we had 3 of them.
Yeah.
And had to put one away because if you think this one is wild, I
They're
know.
a little wiggly.
Yeah, we had one in here earlier today that only had 3 legs. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, he was a character. But these, wow. So who do we have here? Who are the 3?
We have 3 brothers. We have Carter, Caleb, and Waylon. And so mine's Wayden, I should say.
Yeah. I think I got Caleb.
Caleb.
And Carter's in kitty timeout.
Carter
kitty
was
timeout.
a little too active right now.
What are those? That thing that you give kids when they're sick? It's like in the purple. Dimetapp.
Oh,
Need some kitty Dimetapp.
A dose of Dimetapp. I'll have to remember that. Some Benadryl for kitties.
Exactly. So, wow, it's kitten season.
It is.
Yeah. Again.
It never really stopped. It slowed down slightly, but it never stopped. So we're in the middle of a lot of kittens right now.
Yeah. About how many do you have?
Well, on property, we have about 150 kittens on our property, plus another about 200 out in foster care. And we're trying to help Polk County Animal Control every single week by taking in their nursing moms and babies and kittens that they're not going to keep for adoption. So it's a constant flow from the public bringing in their animals as well as animal control.
Yeah. And when the boss took over, she had this goal of no kill.
Yeah.
And she's been doing a heck of a job, man.
No kill Polk County.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is you've been resourceful and you've been getting to make a lot of road trips.
Yes, I've made a lot of friends in road trips.
The next one is to my home state, Ohio. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So
I'm a Buckeye.
I didn't know that. Good to know now.
Yeah.
So earlier this year, I reached out through contacts for some shelters in Ohio that were no-kill shelters and that were looking to partner and help us save more lives in Polk County. So I was able to contract with 3 shelters up there in the Dayton, Ohio area. About 3 weeks ago, we sent 56 kittens to the Humane Society in Dayton. And they need more kittens. They're already adopted. So we're sending about 40 kittens this coming Monday, 20 to them, but also 20 to their sister shelter, SPCA, which is about 10 miles away. So we're making another road trip on Monday.
Wow.
And these guys are going.
Oh, yeah.
These are part of my transport kit.
Larry Curly or Moe going to the Buckeye State.
They got their suitcases packed.
Exactly. So you guys got an adoption event coming up for cats, is that?
All animals.
All animals. So talk to me a little bit about that, if you would.
So last year we had our very first mega adoption event at RP Funding, where Polk County Animal Control and us partnered and had about 300 animals on property, adopted out 294. So we wanted to do it again this year since it's so successful, but with COVID we had to put a little twist on it since we couldn't all come together at one location. So on Saturday, July 18th from 10 to 4 at SPCA Florida and Polk County Animal Control and the Humane Society in Winter Haven.
Wow.
We are all going to have animals for $20 adoption fees, all animals at all 3 locations from 10 to 4.
That is crazy.
It's wonderful. So
Yeah.
we're still having the event, a little different twist,
Yeah.
but to find homes for hopefully about 500 animals.
Yeah. So how has COVID affected daily business with you guys?
Well, it has affected us. We did remain open. Oh, yours is sleeping now.
Yeah,
Look
exactly.
At that.
See, I don't know what happened.
He's like a grandpa sleep now. His head's all down.
As the old saying goes, never ever trust a person that a cat or a dog doesn't trust.
That's
and
true.
every animal you've ever brought in here,
That's true. That's true. You have like a spell on them.
you didn't see a thing. Your
Hocus
eyes are
pocus
getting
going on.
heavy. Look, he's out.
He is out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Maybe mine too. Oh, they're lying.
And this one over here, man, he's like, he's got that coffee cup. Filthy screws, get me
If
out.
he could lift his paw up right now.
So how's COVID
sorry.
changed? Yeah, I'm sorry. We went off on a tangent.
So with COVID, our hospital went to curbside service. So we still take appointments for the hospital, but the staff go out, bring the animal in. For adoptions, it's by appointment for social distancing. So if you are interested in adopting, call the adoption center and make an appointment. Let them know if you're looking for cats or dogs. And then you have about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to look at who your next forever or pet will be.
Yeah, in my experiences of going in there, I got the treatment because I know people. I got my own private room. Plus, I was looking
True.
for something specific. And to this day, that cat still opens every cupboard in the house.
He's very talented, I have to say. You have a very talented kitty cat there.
But one thing I noticed, people would just sit in there for hours, and,
Yep.
you know, and I saw a couple of them just kind of sit down, and rather than them go to the cats, they
Let the
wanted to
cats
see
come to
what the
them.
cats, you know, would gravitate to, and that's a
Absolutely.
unique thing. So that's kind of
Well, it's actually, you know, a lot of people think, oh, I just love orange cats. But it's really about personality and who they bond with and who you bond with. And that's a great way to kind of figure out who gets along with you and vice versa, is just sit there and see who comes to you. You know, it might not be the orange cat that you want. It
Yeah.
might be, you know, a black and white cat, or dog. So it's nice just to kind of sit back, relax, and have them come to you. They'll truly adopt you. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, as we were talking about the trip to Ohio, when it comes to making those trips, because wasn't there one to Connecticut? I think that's how you say the state. I don't. But there was somewhere like northeast. I mean, do you go halfway and meet them, or do you have to go all the way? And then how do you
Yeah.
recoup those costs?
By donations. So with kitten or feline transports, a little different than canine. Cats, they're very fractious and become very stressed easily. So transport is very stressful. So my volunteer drivers, they drive straight through to the destination. So I have 2 drivers that always go. They take turns. He's nursing. He's relaxed now. But they drive straight through, because the less time in the van for the felines, the
Yeah.
better. Because the more stress they get, their immune system drops, and then they become ill or
Yeah.
sick with upper respiratory. Where with dog transport, you do have to make stops for potty breaks
Yeah.
and so forth. But donations. We are able to save all these lives by generous donors and the people of Polk County to donate to us and help us with the fuel costs and the maintenance of the van cost.
So in the event somebody's interested in donating, helping out,
Absolutely.
kicking forward to the cause.
Yeah, save a life.
Exactly. Tell me how they do that.
Well, you can either come on down to our campus on South Brandon Road in Lakeland and physically make a donation, or you can go to our website, which is SPCA Florida, spell out florida.org. Go under donate, and you can donate there as well.
I know we were talking about it off camera before
Yes.
we started rolling, but I don't think we said the numbers. Recently, the last kitten season, there were 200, you had 220? at one time in the building?
In the building,
Yeah.
yes. So.
And this time, how many do you have?
Right now in the building, we have about 150, but there's over 200 still out in foster care that need to come into the building. So between transport, and we have 3 big days of spay and neuter coming up today, tomorrow, and Friday to get these guys spayed and neutered. So between adoption and transport, hopefully we get some of these guys out.
Wow. All right, we got just a little bit of time left. Inspire the folks to help you out. Come to the giant adoption and give to the cause.
Yes, so if you're looking to add another family member, a 4-legged family member to your household, come on down to SPCA Florida campus or Polk County Animal Control or the Humane Society in Winter Haven of Polk County. Saturday, July 18th from 10 to 4, all 3 campuses will have all animals on the adoption floor for $20 each.
Randa, thank you for coming in.
Absolutely.
And most of all, man, thanks for bringing kittens. It's been a very stressful day. And this one right here, man.
Yeah, these guys, I think, are in kitty heaven right now.
Oh, stop.
He's like, I'm so handsome.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
And you know, not only for me, but what it does for everybody in this office. I continually tell this story. They bring in animals, and all of us are like, you know, kindergartners at nap time. And we're like, I'm so happy.
I don't even get a hello. It's like, kittens, puppies. I'm like, hello, I'm here.
So, hey, listen, you got a standing invite. And plus, I come see you at work when I'm out in that area.
That's very true. I will take it. I will take it.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, all right?
You're welcome. Thank you.
Founded in 1979, SPCA Florida is a 501c3 nonprofit organization headquartered in Lakeland, dedicated to improving the lives of pets and people in the community. SPCA Florida provides caring compassion and hope to more than 4,000 homeless animals entering their doors each year. SPCA Florida is celebrating over 40 years in the Polk County community with new goals and programs. Now, if you need more information on the programs or how you can help out with fundraisers or even just volunteer, give them a call, 863-577-4608, or look them up on the web at www.spcaflorida.org. I didn't get to interview you. Come here.
Is he purring?
He's holding them up. Too bad you're going to Ohio. You have potential. And Elvis has left the building. Dun, 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 dun.